Hey, everybody. Welcome to day 412 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Friday, July 25th, 2025. If you're celebrating Christmas in July, today's the day. I didn't know that until Carmen, our friend at Northern Bargains, was in her storefront having a Christmas in July party. So thought that was kind of cool. We hit our sales goal 2 days in a row, yesterday and the day before. So this is exciting. I'm working hard to hit it today. I don't know if it's going to happen, but you'll find out tomorrow. I'm recording a little early, so I'm not yet reset to zero, but I will be before I finish work. I just wanted to record this because I've been thinking about it, and I thought, oh, why not pop on and do it a little early today? And I've seen my friends, John Wayne posted this, and it reminded me. I'd heard it before, but I thought it was an excellent reminder, and I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. And it's just a little saying. It's unknown. The source of it says, today I learned about a term called a glimmer, which is the opposite of a trigger. Glimmers are those moments in your day that make you feel joy, happiness, peace, or gratitude. Once you train your brain to be on the lookout for glimmers, these tiny moments will appear more and more. And this is a concept I've talked about a lot on Reseller Reflections. You find what you're looking for. And, when you start concentrating on something, you see it everywhere, right? We've talked about the reticular activating system in your brain and kind of the science behind it. And, the things you look for and concentrate on, you're going to find. That's why I think luck favors the prepared, but that's a topic for another day. And yeah, so I've been concentrating. I actually have written down in my intention journal a little list of glimmers today and things that have happened. So it's kind of cool, all the things that do bring me joy, happiness, peace, and gratitude during the day that I sometimes very much ignore. And that brings me to the reason why I wanted to talk about this is have been, I was always like a very negative I don't know, maybe not very negative person. Let's say negative person, right? My mind, as most of ours do, seeks out the problems, right? Like that's what my brain does, right? I want to see the negative so I can fix it and move on to the next thing. It looks for problems, and then so I can work on a solution. But what happens over time, at least happened to me, was then I was just constantly focusing on the negative, the negative, the negative. What do I need to fix? And not stopping to experience like the gratitude or the appreciation or the joy in the moment. And I found myself a little bit slipping back into this pattern. You ever have like you ever hurt yourself and like you have a bruise or whatever, and like you keep touching it, like I don't know why, to make sure the pain is still there? That's kind of like what I equate happens to a lot of our minds, right? Like if I'm feeling happy or joyful, I'm going to use like when I get up in the morning, my immediate response is to, all right, well, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I look for the negative, and it's almost like pushing on that like bruise or that, where you hurt yourself, just to remind yourself. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Does it make us feel more alive? Maybe. I can't quite, I don't quite know, other than like, I think a lot of it for me is just having a problem to fix. I'm solution oriented, so I like to fix problems, but with the point where it starts taking away from joy is not a wonderful thing. So, kind of retraining my brain yet again. I think this is a really good reminder to not always be looking for the negative, not always be looking for the solution, like the problem that I can solve, and not pushing on where it hurts. Like there doesn't always need to be a problem. I don't always need to be working on a solution. Sometimes it's okay to just stop, appreciate those glimmers, and not really look for the triggers, not worry about things like that. All right. That's what I have today. So go find your glimmers. Don't be worried about the triggers today. Look for those little things that can stop you. And if you find your brain going like looking for the problem all the time, try to find something you're grateful for. I'm sure you don't have to look too far. Most of us don't. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. I will see you on day 413 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.